friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a trash talk focused on just bathroom products. Because I accumulated so much trash during my filming hiatus, I've decided to break them up into different categories so that it's not one an hour long, and two, you can choose the one that you are most interested in. So if digging through my bathroom trash sounds good to you, let's go ahead and jump in. So the first thing I have are the vitamins. It's not the most exciting product, but these are the Ollie, the Perfect Women's multivitamins. I enjoy these. They're a 45-day supply. They're pretty easy to coupon at CVS, and they're tasty, so I'm a big fan of these. I also have a conditioner. This is the Ren Pure Plant-Based Beauty Rose Water Weightless Hydration Conditioner. I got this for its rose scent, and it was on clearance at Walmart. It's nothing like super noteworthy. I do like the scent of it. It lasted me a very, very long time, but I don't necessarily think it was providing amazing hydration. I think if you're somebody who actually suffers from super dehydrated hair, this wouldn't have combated it, but it was pleasant. I did like the smell of it, and I liked the way it would dry down and I could still smell it. So I wouldn't repurchase it, but I enjoyed using it. Speaking of rose products, I also have this hand soap from Love Beauty and Planet. It's got 100 titles, but it's the Maru Butter and Rose Bountiful Bouquet Hand Wash. This stuff is not friends with me. I like the scent of this, and I got a hold of this because I purchased I think it was like a gift set that had this in here, and the scent of this is nice. I do like it. I have this as a shampoo conditioner, I had it as a hand wash, and I also have it as a cleaner. That cleaner is heavenly. It is like I am spraying roses all around my apartment. I love it. But this dried the crap out of my hands. Way more than a Bath & Body Works one ever did. Like, to the point where I was like, I don't want to keep using it. I also felt like I had to pump out a lot of product to get it to really lather up and clean my hands. So no, this is not a repurchase for me. Oh, then I have my hair curling cream. This is the Rich Kid Coconut Oil Gel from IGK. It's what I have right now to curl my hair. This stuff is expensive. It's more expensive than my Wave Spray, and I definitely go through it, I think, at a quicker rate than I do the Wave Spray. But what I like about this is I feel like it holds my curls really well and makes them really lightweight. I feel like the Way I spray a lot of product in my hair, and it sometimes can weigh it down. Like, if I don't strike the right balance with it, it can weigh my hair down, versus this stuff, I think it's nice. I really enjoy it. I did buy another one of these at the Sephora VIB sale, and I'm planning on not purchasing it again. I'm just gonna do one a year and then use what else I have, because I have plenty of hair curling products, but this by far is my favorite. I have two OCD hand sanitizers. I have Beware of the Thing, and I have a Rum Butter, both from Fortune Cookie Soap. Beware of the Thing, I wasn't a fan of this scent, maybe because it came out at Halloween, so it's more of a fall-esque scent, but I just forced myself to use this. And then Rum Butter, I want to like this scent, but it is like sickly sweet. It's supposed to be like the butterbeer from Harry Potter, and it does smell like that. I've had butterbeer at Universal Studios, and it does smell exactly like that tasted and smelled when I had it there, but it's just a lot. Like, even with a small amount, it was so strong and so perfumed, so I wouldn't get this again. But if you're someone who likes those sickly sweet scents, this is definitely a scent that you want. They have a whole body care line on their website for this, so if this sounds good to you, you go ahead and go wild. I have a deodorant. This is the Myro, I think it's a vegetable deodorant. No, this didn't work for me. I adapted to it really fast, so I would smell within, like, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes of putting it on. How I ended up using this up was I would basically apply it before I would work out, and then after I work out I would shower, so it wouldn't matter, and it would get by with that. I liked the scent of it, like, on its own. I liked this scent, but it just didn't work for me. I think I've really had to accept the fact that no matter what natural deodorant I try, my body just doesn't listen to it. It doesn't stop me from smelling. Like, I don't care if I get sweaty, but I don't want to smell, and this is just another one that I've tried and failed with, so it didn't work for me. I have a shower oil. This is the Be a Pineapple from Fortune Cookie Soap. Ooh, you guys know I don't like oily textures, so I ended up using this by mixing it with one of my exfoliators that I felt like was kind of lackluster in the sense that it wouldn't really smooth. So one of you suggested that I mix oil with it, and I did that. It was not my favorite because it still left me feeling oily, so I would actually exfoliate and then take a shower gel and like rinse the oily texture off of me because it wasn't my favorite, but it helped me use this, so I appreciate that tip. Would not buy this. I have this, again from Fortune Cookie Soap. It's the Halo Bastion Aromatherapy Shower Mist. So the idea behind this was that you were supposed to spray it in your shower for some kind of relaxation or aromatherapy-esque like benefits. Didn't like it for that. It didn't really have much of a scent in my shower. Like I would spray it and I would either not smell it or I'd like breathe deeply and like inhale it, and that would not be good either. So I ended up using this as just a bathroom spray. It was fine for that. It was a pretty large bathroom spray. We had it for a long time, but I wasn't into this product. Ooh, two more products I wasn't into, both from Soap & Glory. This is the Soap & Glory Sugar Crush Body Wash, and this is the Foamous. This just smelled like their usual scent, like their go-to scent. So here's the deal. I don't like these as travel products because the plastic is kind of like difficult when you're in the shower to squeeze, and the product is so thick in here that it's difficult to pump these out, like to get these out. So I transferred them into like travel silicone so I could squeeze it. But even then, it was still a pain. And I actually had a full size of this that I don't have because I threw the packaging away. I couldn't pump out product. It was too thick. Like, I just think this formula is way too thick that there is no packaging that can really effectively get it out. Maybe I just had 3 duds. Maybe the full size and these were just duds, and normally the formula is a little bit thinner and it squeezes out better. But based on that unpleasantness, I wouldn't want to purchase these. I don't have any interest, despite me liking this scent, have no interest in buying full-size Soap & Glory body products again. I also have the Lineage Lip Sleeping Mask. How many of these have I used? So many. At this point, I don't have any more pots of this. I do have their like tubed berry flavor, which I will eventually use up. I do think this is awesome. I am tempted to buy a full size of this, but I gotta tell you guys, Fresh released their Rose Lip Balm or Salve, and it looks so nice. I'm not normally pulled into Fresh. I think Fresh is kind of a like overly hyped brand, and maybe people could argue this is an overhyped product, but for some reason that product is pulling me in. Like, I really want to try that. I'm in no place to be buying lip balms at all right now. In fact, I've got to really stick to my using it up so I can actually get through all the ones that I have, but that one's on my radar. If that doesn't fall off my radar by the time I'm ready to go buy one, I'll probably buy that over this, but if I've forgotten about it, I'll probably buy this. I also have this Herbivore Rose Hibiscus Coconut Water Hydrating Face Mist. Ben purchased me, I think it was last year, like a set of 3 items from Herbivore. This was fine. Nothing super special, nothing to write home about. I started using it on March 26th, so it didn't last very long, and I'm sure this wasn't entirely inexpensive. So it's fine. I'm just not a big hydration person. I find, especially this time of year, that if I do too many hydration-based things on my face, I'll break out. I'll get more oilier and I'll break out. So this definitely was a good time to have finished it off, or I would have had to wait until the drier months, but I just am not super into it. I also have this Origins Clear Improvement Pore Clearing Moisturizer with Bamboo Charcoal. This was very bizarre. I think this came out last May, maybe last June, and for some reason when I saw this go on Trend Mood's like Instagram page, I was into it. I was like, oh man, that seems really interesting. I like charcoal. I've been trying to, find good quality type of skincare products. This thing wasn't cheap. I think this was like, I don't know, $30 or $40. And I don't know why I didn't think about this in all my excitement. This has that medicinal smell, like all Origins products have. And I just I'm not down with it. And I didn't enjoy it for that reason. I used it as a night moisturizer, and it is a nice, lightweight, but hydrating, like effective. it basically gives you the effects of a thicker night cream without being like that thick texture. So it lasted me a pretty long time, but the scent alone makes me not want to repurchase it. And I didn't notice any like super amazing differences using this compared to other night creams. So I'm not going to get it again. Oh, then I have this Coolway, the Low Heat Revolution Boost. I was digging through the hoarding closet when we first started this stay indoors order, and I had like a bunch of these types of smaller hair products that I just had never really researched and then never really used. So I basically looked into this, and what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to provide you with a volumizing boost. So it would say to cleanse your hair with shampoo and then put this in, and then it would say that you can blow dry your hair or let it air dry, and that you would notice like a volumized effect. I didn't really notice that, but I also don't struggle with super flat hair. Like I've got volume working here. So I just used it to use it. I wouldn't buy it. I don't even know if Coolway still exists as a brand. They were a thing that was all over YouTube that I bought into, but really didn't appreciate the products. I also have my go-to night cream. It's number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Night Cream. This is what I normally go to and am into, but here's where I'm at. I have been learning a lot about skincare ingredients, in particular, like face skincare ingredients, and there are things I can do better, I'm finding, and I'd like to do better. So this has a lot of fragrance in it. I think it also might have alcohol in it, which really isn't good for your skin. So I would like to get away from number 7 products, but I have yet to find something around this price point, which is about $20 a pot, that I want. It's not going well. I do have another one of these that I'm working on, plus I have a couple of day creams that I'm still trying to get through. But if you guys have any suggestions about good night creams that are thick, that are similar in their claims and just are better ingredients, I would love to hear from you because I am on the hunt. I also have finished up my Murad Blemish Control Blemish Clearing Solution. So this is no longer in existence. They have a new version of this that basically is just the same thing but slightly different that I have purchased, but I haven't tried it yet. This lasts a really long time though. I started using this back in October and I finished it up probably a month ago. So that's a long window of time for this to hold on for. So I'm really happy about that, and I do think it's effective for my skin. So I'm hoping that the new version of this that I purchased is just as good as this, because I'm really sad if it's not. But I think for all intents and purposes, it does seem to be the same. They just like change the name and maybe a couple of ingredients. So fingers crossed, because this is pretty effective and it lasts a long time for how much you pay. Ooh, I've got some flat products that I've used up. I have this Smuggler Sugar and Spice Body Polish from Fortune Cookie Soap. I didn't like the texture of this. I have found that I don't like their body polishes. I just find that they don't really spread that well, and they don't really give me like a really noticeable exfoliation. So I'm just not into them. I'm happy to have used this up, and I hope that I acquire no more. Then I have a Disney Resorts H2O Blushing Orange Facial Soap that I've been using as a body soap. These are fine. We're, again, still trying to wrap up Ben's bar soap hoard that we've had for some time. I also used up my second Ginger Dead bar soap from Fortune Cookie Soap. Again, this was fine. It just goes really, really fast. Their glycerin soaps can be used super quickly. Got some masking products. I used the last of my KNC Beauty all natural collagen infused lip mask. You know my thoughts about these: waste of money, don't like them. I'm just not a lip, aside from lip balm, I don't really do anything to my lips. I don't scrub them, I don't mask them, I just lip balm them, and that's about it. So this is not for me. I just tried to use it up to use it. I also have a foot mask. It's the lavender foot mask from Sephora. These have been great. I've been very lazy about applying foot lotion, so these have been a savior. I used up 4 of the egg cream masks. 2 of them were firming and 2 of them were for hydration. These are a lovely, lovely texture. The mask is so soft, but these have a ton of cream, like a ton of just product in them. So I really would find myself like applying it on my neck, on like my collarbone area, like just a lot of cream on them. Plus they're pretty pricey on individual use. I am really into Too Cool for School, but they're kind of too rich for my blood / they're kind of hard to find now. I think Sephora like carries a very limited amount of their products from a very like small part of their line, but these are just a little bit pricey. So even though I enjoyed them, I don't think I would buy them. And then I have 3 other masks that I used up. All of them were great. I have I think it's the brand Notes Soothing Multi-Gel Mask. I have the BioRepublic Aloe Rescue, and then I have the Leaders Anti-Aging Treatment Mask. These basically are all just hydration masks that I've been trying to use up. I'm really, really pleased that I've been making a good dent on my face mask, and I'm hoping that I can just continue to progress through these. Some of these I bought in like 2017, 2018, so it's just time for them to get used up. All right, winding down, we have a couple of products left that I think are big discoveries for me. I've been very excited for them. So the first thing I have are these 2 Grande Lash Enhancing Serums. Okay, here's the deal. I am not like super into lash stuff besides mascara. Like I'm not someone who ever has any interest in like lash extensions. I tried false lashes and just not too much maintenance for me. And my sister has been really into wanting to like find the perfect lash serum, blah, blah, blah. So I've had these on hand for a while, but I've just been sort of like, I don't know. I don't want to buy into all the hype. I've seen this brand on YouTube a ton, but I have to eat my words because these made a big freaking difference on my lashes. They made my lashes like freakishly long, like so long. And I don't have, in my opinion, really short, difficult, stubby lashes. Like I think I'm working with a decent set, but these just made them so long. And when I combined this, using this with using a lash primer and then mascara, like somebody call Vogue. I was ready for my close-up. So I am into this. I did end up purchasing a full size of this, which it's pricey, and I'm gonna try to space it out and not use it every single night, because in the interim of using these up and purchasing the full size, I did notice a regression. So it is legit that like you have to be dependent on this to get the effects of it. So I take it back. I do like these. I do think they make a difference, and I'm curious to see how it goes with a full-size one, because I'm not sure I'm going to want to keep purchasing this because it's like $60. It's a lot of money, and I don't know if I necessarily need it, but I like it. The final product that caught me off guard is a cleansing balm. Now, I know that cleansing balms are not new to the world, and it's not a new thing, and I've been pretty content with like that reusable makeup remover wipe cloth thing, makeup eraser. There it is, but I have the knockoff Ulta version. But this came with my Sephora order. It's the Drunk Elephant Sly Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. And I like wasn't excited to get this because the only cleansing balm I've ever used before was a long time ago from the Body Shop. And it stung my eyes and it like clouded my contacts. And I was just not into it. I ended up returning it. Not gonna get it again. And I haven't used anything like that since. But I decided to give this a try. And gosh darn it, it was good. And I felt like it was gentler than any other cloth I could be using, because I really kind of have to scrub at my eyes, which I know people say is not good for you and blah, 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 but I gotta get my mascara off. So I would kind of scrub at my eyes, but with this, I can much more gently scrub at my eyes. It didn't cloud my eyes up. Now, granted, I do have to adopt a double cleansing routine because I don't like the feel of this afterwards on my skin. Like, again, it's that oily, say it with me, that oily texture I don't like. So I would do a second cleanse. Plus, I don't know why, but it just weirds me out thinking that my face isn't, it's not, to me, my face isn't clean when I've like rubbed black mascara, like get these big raccoon eyes. I don't know, that just to me doesn't seem like it's cleaning my face. I feel like it's just more removing my makeup. But this sounds expensive. So I didn't buy this exact one. Again, I bought a different one, but even like at the drugstore, like I was looking at Physicians Formula, and that one's like $15, which I don't think is that inexpensive either for how much product you're getting. So I don't know, I'm into this, but I'm very hesitant to be into this because I don't know if I want to adopt the expense of something like this and then start to cleanse my face twice. But it's also hard to not want to do that when it did feel gentler on my face. So I don't know where I stand with this. I feel like until I'm back in my regular like routine where I'm actually removing makeup to take a shower at night. Right now I'm showering in the morning as I'm working out in the morning. I don't know if I would need something like this. So I'm not sure, but it's a discovery. It's piqued my interest and I'm kind of into it. Alright guys, that is it for me. Those are all of the products that I have used up from my bathroom. Stay tuned for more categorized trash talks until I am back up to standard with my content. I appreciate you spending some of your day with me, and I'll talk to you in the next video real soon. Bye.